Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, English Journey Conversation. I am very happy to have you here today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoy this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps me continue making new episodes for you. I am really glad that you chose to spend your time listening today. I hope you are having a good and peaceful day. But if today feels a little heavy, stressful, or difficult, that is okay. Life is not always easy. Maybe this episode can give you some comfort, some new thoughts, or even a small smile. Sometimes just listening quietly can help us feel a little better. This podcast is made especially for English learners. It is for people who want to improve their listening and speaking skills in a relaxed way. I always try to use very simple and easy English so you can understand without pressure or stress. You do not need to know many difficult words. You do not need to worry about grammar. Just relax, listen carefully, and enjoy the moment. Learning English can be calm and enjoyable. So, let us begin together. Let us learn something new in a peaceful and simple way. Today's topic is the power of now. This is a very beautiful and important idea. Many people around the world say this idea has helped them live a happier, calmer, and more peaceful life. I truly believe it can help you too. In this episode, we will talk about what it really means to live in the present moment. We will talk about why living in the present is so powerful. We will also talk about how focusing on the now can slowly change your life in a positive way. At the end, I will share some small and easy tips that you can practice every day. These tips do not take much time, but they can help your life feel lighter, calmer, and more enjoyable. Before we continue, let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever felt sad because of something that happened in the past? Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe something did not go the way you wanted. You think about it again and again, and it still makes you feel bad inside. Or maybe you feel worried about the future. You think about tomorrow, next week, or even next year. You imagine problems before they happen. You ask yourself many questions, and your mind does not feel calm. If this sounds like you, do not worry. You are not alone. Many people feel this way. And this is exactly why the power of now is so important. Many of us often ask ourselves questions like, what if this happens? Or, what if something goes wrong? Almost everyone feels this way sometimes. We think again and again about the past. We worry again and again about the future. And while our mind is busy with these thoughts, something very important happens. We forget about the present moment. We forget about now. So, why is now so important? Let us think about it together in a very simple way. The past is already gone. It has finished. No matter how much we think about it, we cannot change it. We cannot go back and fix it. Thinking about the past again and again will not bring it back. The future is not here yet. We can plan for it, and planning is sometimes useful, but we cannot fully control it. We do not truly know what will happen tomorrow, next week, or next year. The only real time we ever have is now. This moment, right here, right now, is the only place where life truly happens. When you are listening to my voice at this moment, that is the present. When you take a slow and deep breath, that is the present. When you look around and see your room, your desk, your phone, or the people near you, that is the present. The present moment is real. It is alive. This is why the present, or the now, is so powerful. To understand this better, let us think about time in a very simple way. Time can be divided into three parts: the past, the present, and the future. The past is everything that has already happened. Yesterday, last week, last year, or even 10 years ago. All of these moments are part of the past. We can remember them. Some memories make us happy. Some memories make us sad. Some memories teach us lessons. But no matter how we feel about them, they are finished. They are already done. The future is everything that has not happened yet. Tomorrow, next week, next month, or many years from now. This is the future. We can imagine it.
We can dream about it.
We can hope for good things. But the future is not real yet. It exists only in our thoughts. And then there is the present. The present is this exact second. The breath you are taking right now. The sound you are hearing right now. The words you are reading or listening to right now. This moment is the present. When we truly understand this, something becomes very clear. The past is gone. The future has not arrived. But the present is always here. It is always available to us. No matter where we are or what we are doing, the present moment is waiting for us. Yet many times, we miss it. Why do we miss the present moment so often? The main reason is simple. Our mind does not like to stay in one place. Our mind likes to travel. Sometimes it travels back to the past. It remembers old moments, old mistakes, or old worries. Sometimes it travels forward to the future. It imagines what might happen next. When our mind is always moving like this, we forget to live in the moment that is real. We are alive, but we are not truly living. Our body is here, but our thoughts are somewhere else. Have you ever walked outside and later realized that you did not notice the sky, the trees, the wind, or the sounds around you? Maybe you were thinking about work, a problem, or something that worried you. This is what happens when we are not in the present moment. But when we learn to live in the now, something very beautiful begins to happen. We start to enjoy life more. We begin to notice small things that we usually ignore. We feel thankful for simple moments like a warm drink, a quiet morning, or a kind smile. Slowly, we feel less stress. Our mind feels calmer. Our heart feels lighter. We begin to feel more peace inside. Living in the present does not mean we forget about the past. It also does not mean we stop planning for the future. The past can teach us lessons, and planning for the future can be helpful. Living in the now simply means that we give more attention to this moment. This moment is the only moment we can truly feel, see, hear, and experience. So today, let us go on a small journey together. Let us explore the meaning of now. Let us learn how to practice living in the present in very simple ways every day. And let us see how this idea can bring more calm, more happiness, and more peace into your life. Are you ready? Let us begin. Now, let us talk about the future. The future is the time that has not arrived yet. It is what will happen later. Maybe the future is tomorrow. Maybe it is next week. Maybe it is next month or even many years from now. We often think about the future. We like to imagine it. We make plans for it. We dream about what we want to do or who we want to become. Sometimes the future makes us feel excited. We look forward to a trip, a new job, a new home, or meeting someone we care about. These thoughts can bring happiness and hope. But sometimes the future makes us feel nervous or worried. We ask ourselves questions like, what if something goes wrong? Or, what if things do not happen the way I hope? These thoughts can create fear in our mind. They can steal our peace. Here is an important truth. The future is not here yet. It has not happened. We cannot live in it. We can prepare for it, but we cannot control everything. When we worry too much about the future, we forget to live in the present moment. And once again, we miss the only time that truly belongs to us, now. We do not really know what will happen in the future. We can only guess. We can only imagine. We can only wait and see. That is why worrying too much about the future does not help us. It only makes our mind tired. And then we have the present. We also call it the now. The present is very special because it is the only time we truly have. The past is already gone. It cannot return. The future has not arrived yet. But the present moment is here. It is real. It is alive. Every breath you take happens now. Every word you say happens now. Every sound you hear happens now. When you move your body, when you blink your eyes, when you feel your heart beating, all of this happens in the present moment. The now is where life takes place. This is why the present moment is so important. But here's the problem for many of us. Even though our body is living in the present, our mind is often somewhere else. Our thoughts like to travel.
Sometimes they go back to the past.
Sometimes they run forward to the future. Because of this, we forget to truly live in the now.
Think about this.
Have you ever been sitting quietly in a room, but your mind was far away? Maybe you were remembering something that happened yesterday. You thought, why did I do that? Or why did I say that? Or I should have done it differently. Your body was there, but your mind was in the past. Or maybe you were sitting there and your mind was busy worrying about tomorrow. You thought, what if this happens? Or what if something goes wrong? Or what if I fail? Again, your body was in the present, but your mind was in the future. Our mind moves back and forth all the time.
Past.
Future.
Past.
Future. And very often, it forgets the most important place of all, the present moment. So what happens when we stay too much in the past or the future? When we think too much about the past, we often feel regret or sadness. We remember mistakes we made. We remember words we said. We remember people or moments we lost. These thoughts can make our heart feel heavy. But no matter how much we think about the past, we cannot go back and change it. The past is finished. When we think too much about the future, we often feel stress, fear, or worry. We imagine problems that may never happen. We create fears in our mind about situations that are not real yet. This makes us feel tired and anxious. This is why learning to bring our mind back to the present moment is so powerful. When we focus on the now, our mind becomes calmer. Our body relaxes. We stop fighting with the past and stop worrying about the future. We begin to feel more peaceful inside. This is the true power of now. When we focus on the present moment, something wonderful happens inside us. We start to feel more peaceful. Our mind becomes quieter. We begin to notice the world around us. We hear the birds singing outside. We hear the wind blowing softly. We even notice our own breathing, slow and gentle, moving in and out. We also begin to notice small and beautiful things that we usually miss. We notice the smile of a friend. We enjoy the taste of our food more. We feel the warmth of the sun on our face or the cool air on our skin. All of these simple moments happen only in the present. But when our mind is busy thinking about the past or worrying about the future, we do not see these things. We miss them. So, what does now really mean? Now means this moment, right here, right now. As you listen to my voice, you are in the present moment. This is where your life is happening. Yes, the past and the future are part of your story. They matter and they have meaning, but they're not where you live. You live in the present. When you give your full attention to this moment, something changes. You feel more alive. You feel lighter inside. You feel happier and more peaceful. This is the power of now. Now, let us do a small and simple practice together. As you listen to me, take a deep breath. Breathe in slowly. Then breathe out slowly. Do this gently. There is no hurry. Now look around you. Notice the colors you can see. Notice the shapes and the light in the room. Listen carefully. What sounds can you hear right now? Maybe a voice, a fan, a car outside, or quiet silence. Notice how your body feels. Feel the chair under you. Feel the floor under your feet. Feel the air touching your skin. This is the present moment. This is where your life is. This moment is special. It is a gift. That is why we call it the present. Now, let us ask an important question. Why do people forget to live in the now so often? This happens to almost everyone. It is very normal. If you sometimes forget to enjoy the present moment, please do not feel bad. You are not alone. Our mind is very busy. It likes to jump from one thought to another like a little monkey moving from tree to tree. One moment it thinks about the past. The next moment it worries about the future. Most of the time, our mind is not resting in the present moment. It is not easy for the mind to stay in the now. That is why many people forget to enjoy what is happening right in front of them. They are living, but they are not fully aware of their life. Now, let us talk a little about the past. The past is everything that has already happened. It includes our memories, our experiences, and our lessons. The past can teach us, but it can also hold us back if we think about it too much. The past is everything that has already happened in your life. It is full of memories. Some memories are happy. Some memories are sad. Sometimes we enjoy thinking about good memories. For example, you may remember a birthday party with your family. You may remember laughing with friends or taking a nice trip together. These memories can make us smile and feel warm inside. But many times, our mind does not stay only with the good memories. It also goes back to the difficult ones. We remember mistakes we made. We remember words we said that hurt someone. We remember moments when we failed or lost something important. These memories can come back again and again. For example, maybe you remember a time when you did badly on a test. Maybe you remember saying something unkind to a friend, and now you feel sorry about it. Maybe you think about a job you really wanted but did not get, or a chance you missed. When we think about these moments again and again, they make our heart feel heavy. They bring feelings of sadness, regret, or shame. We may say to ourselves, "Why did I do that?" Or, "If only I could change it." But the truth is very simple and very clear. We cannot change the past. No matter how many times we think about it, we cannot go back. The past is finished. It is done. Still, our mind often returns to those old memories. And when we stay there too long, something important happens. We miss what is happening right now. We stop living in the present moment. Our body is here, but our mind is somewhere else. Now, let us think about the future. The future is the time that has not come yet. It is tomorrow. It is next week. It is next month. It is next year. Of course, it is normal to think about the future. We all make plans. We all have hopes and dreams. Planning can be helpful and useful. But many times, we do not only plan. We also worry. We ask ourselves many questions. What if something bad happens? What if I fail? These thoughts can easily fill our mind. For example, maybe you worry about your work. You ask yourself, "Will I do well?" Or, "What if I lose my job?" Maybe you worry about money. You think, "How will I pay my bills?" Or, "What if I do not have enough?" Maybe you have an exam and you worry about the result. You imagine failing before it even happens. When we think like this, we create fear inside our mind. We imagine problems that may never happen. These worries pull our attention away from the present moment. Once again, we forget to live in the now. This is why the power of now is so important. When we learn to gently bring our attention back to the present, we free ourselves from regret about the past and fear about the future. We return to the only place where life truly happens. We return to now. Sometimes we worry about something that will happen soon. For example, you may have an exam and you think, "What if I forget everything I studied?" Or, "What if I do not pass?" These thoughts can feel very strong. When we think too much about the future, our body and mind feel stressed. We create pictures in our head of problems that have not even happened yet. We feel fear about something that is not real in this moment. And when our mind is busy worrying about tomorrow, we cannot fully see the good things that are here today. We cannot enjoy the peace that exists right now because our mind is already running to the next moment. So, what is the real problem with thinking too much about the past and the future? When we think too much about the past, we often feel regret and sadness. We remember things we wish we had done differently. When we think too much about the future, we often feel worry and fear. We imagine problems and difficulties before they even exist. Both of these feelings pull us away from the present moment. They stop us from enjoying life as it is happening now. That is why it is so important to bring our mind back to the present. When we focus on the present moment, something begins to change inside us. We start to feel calmer. Our breathing becomes softer. Our body relaxes. We begin to notice small and good things in our life that we usually ignore. We feel thankful for what we have right now, even if it is something simple. Of course, living in the present is not always easy. Our mind will still try to run away to the past or jump ahead to the future. This is normal. This is what the mind naturally does. But when we notice this happening, we have a choice. We can gently guide our mind back to the now. We can quietly remind ourselves, the past is finished. The future is not here yet. This moment is my life. When we say this to ourselves, our heart feels lighter. Our stress becomes smaller. We feel more peace inside. This is the true power of now. It helps us live life as it truly happens, not as it was in the past, not as we imagine it might be in the future, but as it is right here, right now. So, now, let us move to the next question. What happens when we really focus on the present moment? When we live in the now, something beautiful begins to grow inside us. So, what really happens when we live in the present moment? When we bring our attention back to the now, something beautiful begins to happen inside us. We start to feel calm. We feel more peaceful. Our mind stops running in circles, thinking again and again about things that make us sad about the past or worried about the future. Instead, our mind rests quietly in this moment. And this feeling brings us real happiness. It can feel like we are carrying a very heavy bag on our shoulders. This bag is full of stress, worries, fear, and regret. We carry it everywhere without even noticing. But when we focus on the present moment, it feels like someone gently takes that heavy bag away. Suddenly, our shoulders feel lighter. Our body relaxes. We can take a deep breath and feel good inside. When we live in the now, we begin to enjoy the small things in life. And very often, it is these small and simple things that bring us the greatest joy. Think about going for a walk. If your mind is full of problems, worries, or plans, you may not even see the world around you. You may not notice the bright blue sky above you. You may not see the tall green trees or the flowers on the side of the road. You may not hear the birds singing far away. Your body is walking, but your mind is somewhere else. But when you gently bring your mind back to the present moment, everything changes. You begin to notice the colors of the sky. You see how the leaves move softly in the wind. You hear the sound of your feet touching the ground. You feel the cool air or the warm sunlight on your face. A simple walk suddenly becomes a beautiful and peaceful experience. The same thing happens when we spend time with the people we love. When our mind is busy with other thoughts, we may sit next to someone but not really be with them. We may listen, but not truly hear. But when we focus on the now, we become fully present. We really listen to their words. We notice their smile. We hear their laughter. We pay attention to the tone of their voice. We feel their presence. Imagine sitting with a close friend or a family member. If your mind is thinking about work, problems, or plans, you may miss the moment. But if you bring your attention to the present, you feel closer to them. The connection becomes deeper. The moment becomes meaningful. Living in the now helps us enjoy life more fully. It helps us feel grateful for what we have. It helps us connect with people and with the world around us. This is why the present moment is so powerful. This is why the now is where true happiness lives. When our mind is busy with problems or worries, we may sit with someone we love and still not enjoy the moment. But when we gently bring our attention back to the present, something changes. We begin to feel thankful just to be with them. We see their eyes. We hear their words clearly. We understand how precious this moment is, because it will not come again. Living in the now also helps us enjoy very simple, everyday moments. For example, imagine you are drinking a cup of tea. If your mind is far away, thinking about work or worrying about the future, you may drink the tea quickly. The cup becomes empty, but you do not remember the taste. You did not really experience it. But when you stop and bring your attention to the present moment, that same cup of tea becomes special. You feel the warmth of the cup in your hands. You smell the soft and gentle fragrance of the tea. You take a small sip and truly taste it. You notice how the tea feels as it moves into your body. In that moment, you are not living in the past. You are not thinking about the future. You are simply here, enjoying your tea. And in this simple moment, you discover peace. When we live in the now, we also begin to notice ourselves more deeply. We become aware of our breath as it moves in and out. We feel our heart beating inside our chest. We notice how our body feels in this moment. Maybe we feel tired. Maybe we feel strong. Maybe we feel full of energy. We do not judge these feelings. We simply notice them. We begin to become friends with ourselves. We stop fighting with our thoughts. We stop wishing the past were different. We stop trying to control the future. We accept this moment just as it is. And this acceptance brings a deep and gentle calm into our life. Another beautiful gift of living in the present moment is that we slow down. Many times, we are always in a hurry. We rush through our meals. We rush through our work. We rush through our days. At the end, we ask ourselves, where did the time go? Life feels fast, and we feel tired. But when we focus on the now, we slow our pace. We give full attention to whatever we are doing. If we are eating, we eat. If we are walking, we walk. If we are resting, we truly rest. We do one thing at a time, with care and awareness. When we slow down, life feels fuller. Moments feel longer. We feel more connected to ourselves and to the world around us. This is the quiet joy of living in the now. When we slow down and stay in the present moment, even small tasks become meaningful. We wash the dishes slowly and with care. We write an email with focus instead of rushing through it. We play with our child or pet with joy, truly being there with them. Each small act becomes important. Each small act becomes a chance to feel happy. So, what happens when we focus on the now? We feel less stress. We feel more peace. We begin to enjoy the simple things that make life rich. The present moment gives us a gift. And when we open that gift, we find calm, joy, and gratitude waiting inside. When we live in the present moment, something wonderful happens. We connect better with other people. We connect better with ourselves. And most of all, we feel truly alive because life is not in the past. Life is not in the future. Life is in the now. When we learn to live in the present moment, we discover something beautiful. Happiness is already here. We do not need to chase it. We do not need to wait for it in the future. We only need to see it, feel it, and enjoy it right here, right now. Now, let us talk about something practical. You may be asking yourself, how can I stay in the present moment? The good news is that it is not difficult. You do not need to buy anything. You do not need to travel to a special place. You can begin right where you are, right now. All it takes is a few small and simple steps. Let me share with you some easy tips that you can try in your daily life. These tips can help you enjoy the present moment and feel more calm, peaceful, and happy. Tip 1. Take a deep breath. One of the easiest ways to come back to the present is through your breath. Breathing is something you do every second of your life, but many times you do not notice it. So, stop for a moment.
Sit quietly if you can. Take a slow, deep breath in.
Feel the air filling your lungs. Now breathe out slowly. Feel the air leaving your body. As you do this, notice how your body feels. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Feel your shoulders relax. Your breath is a powerful tool because it always happens in the present moment. It is always happening right now. When you focus on your breath, you bring your mind back to the present. When you take deep breaths, you may notice something special. Your mind becomes quiet. For that short moment, you are not thinking about the past. You are not worried about the future. You are simply with your breath. You are fully in the present. You can try this anytime, at work, at school, at home, or even outside. Just 2 or 3 deep breaths can already make a big difference. It can help you feel calm, clear, and peaceful. Tip 2. Look around you. Another simple tip is to look at what is around you. This may sound easy, but it is very powerful. Many times, we walk through the day without really seeing anything. We are so busy thinking that we forget to look. But the present moment is full of beauty if we pay attention. So stop for a moment and look up at the sky. Is it blue? Are there clouds? Look at the trees. Notice how the leaves move in the wind. Look at the people near you. Notice their faces, their smiles, and their expressions. You can also notice small details like the color of a flower, the shape of a building, or the way sunlight enters your room. All of these little things can bring you joy when you really see them. Tip 3. Listen deeply. The next tip is to listen carefully when someone talks to you. Sometimes when we talk with people, our mind is somewhere else. We may be thinking about what we want to say next, or maybe we are thinking about something completely different. But when you truly listen, you are living in the present moment. Try to give the person your full attention. Hear their words. Notice the tone of their voice. Look at their face. See their eyes. When you do this, the other person feels respected and loved. You also feel more connected to them. Deep listening makes friendships stronger, relationships warmer, and life kinder. Tip 4. Do one thing at a time. Another helpful tip is to do one thing at a time. In today's world, many people try to do many things at the same time. This is called multitasking. For example, you might eat your lunch while checking your phone, or you might listen to music while trying to study. You may think this saves time, but it often makes your mind busy and distracted. When you do many things at once, you are not fully present in any of them. You may miss important details, and you may feel more tired. But when you focus on one thing at a time, you can do it better. You can enjoy it more. You feel calmer and more peaceful. So try to slow down a little. Choose one task. Give it your full attention. When you finish, move to the next one. This simple habit can help you stay in the present moment more often. When we try to do many things at once, we are not really present in any of them. We may finish a meal without tasting it. We may read a message without really understanding it. We may watch TV while trying to study, and then we feel confused or tired. Multitasking may seem like it saves time, but it often makes our mind busy and scattered. So try to focus on just one thing at a time. When you eat, just eat. Notice the taste, the smell, and the texture of the food. When you write, just write. Pay attention to your words. When you walk, just walk. Feel each step and the way your body moves. Doing one thing at a time helps bring your mind back to the present moment. Now, let us move from talking to doing. We have been discussing the idea of living in the now, but sometimes it is not enough to only talk about it. We need to practice it. So now, let us take a short moment together to practice being in the present. You do not need anything special for this practice. You do not need music, candles, or any tools. The only thing you need is yourself, right here, right now. If you are sitting somewhere safe, like at home on a chair or in a quiet place, I invite you to gently close your eyes. If you are walking, cooking, or doing something that needs your attention, please keep your eyes open and just listen. The most important thing is to feel safe and comfortable. Step 1. Breathing. Let us begin with your breath. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Feel the air as it enters your body. Notice your chest rising. Notice your belly lifting a little as you breathe in. Now breathe out slowly through your mouth. Feel the air leaving your body. Notice your shoulders becoming softer and more relaxed. Let us do this again. Breathe in slowly, feeling the air move inside you. Breathe out slowly, letting go of any tension. You do not need to change your breath. You do not need to force it. Just notice it. Just feel it. This is your breath.
This is your now.
Step 2. Feeling the body. Now, let us notice your body. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the surface under your feet. Notice the connection between your feet and the floor. Feel the weight of your body. Feel how your legs support you. Feel your hands, your arms, your shoulders, and your chest. You may notice some areas of tension. Maybe your shoulders feel tight. Maybe your neck feels stiff. That is okay. Just notice it without judging. Your body is simply telling you how it feels in this moment. When you pay attention to your body, you become more present. You become more aware of your own life. This simple practice can help you return to the present moment anytime you feel stressed or distracted. It only takes a few minutes, but it can make a big difference. Now, let us continue the practice. You're doing very well. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is simply to be present. Step 2. Feeling the body continued. Feel the chair or the floor supporting you. Feel how your body is resting on the surface. Feel your hands. Are they resting on your lap, on your legs, or maybe at your sides? Just notice them. You do not need to move them. You do not need to do anything. Your body is here. Your breath is here. This is the present moment. Step 3. Listening to sounds. Next, let us pay attention to the sounds around you. Maybe you hear the sound of the wind outside. Maybe you hear the soft hum of a fan. Maybe you hear the noise of cars, or the voices of people far away. Or maybe you only hear your own breath. Whatever sounds you hear, simply notice them. Do not judge the sounds. Do not try to change them. Just listen. Let the sounds come. Let the sounds go. They are all part of this moment. This is your now. Step 4. Watching the mind. Now, sometimes the mind will wander. This happens to everyone. Maybe you start thinking about something you need to do later. Maybe a memory comes from the past. Maybe you begin to worry about tomorrow. That is okay. It is normal. When you notice that your mind has gone away, do not be angry at yourself. Do not feel bad. Simply gently bring it back. Bring it back to your breath. Bring it back to the sounds around you. Bring it back to this present moment. There is no right or wrong. You are simply practicing being here. Step 5. Closing the practice. Now let us take one more deep, slow breath together. Breathe in, feeling your body, feeling your breath, feeling this moment. Breathe out, letting go, feeling calm, feeling peaceful. When you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Or if your eyes were already open, just lift your head and look around. Notice how you feel right now. Notice that you have just spent a few moments living in the present. Try to carry this feeling with you as you move through the rest of your day. Because this moment, this simple now, is your life. This small practice we just did is something you can do anytime. You can take a few moments to breathe, to listen, and to feel the present moment. It doesn't take long, but it can bring you peace and help you enjoy life more. The truth is, the power of now is always with you. It is always here. You don't need to look for it in a book. You don't need to travel to a faraway place. The now is waiting for you in every single moment. You only need to notice it. You only need to feel it. You only need to live it. But maybe you are asking, why is it so important? Why should I focus on the now? The answer is very simple. When we live in the now, we feel better inside. We enjoy life more. We feel calmer, happier, and more connected to ourselves and to the people around us. Let's explore some of these wonderful benefits together. 1. Less stress, more peace. One of the biggest benefits of living in the now is that we feel less stress. Think about it. When our mind is always busy with the past, we often feel regret or sadness. When our mind is always busy with the future, we often feel worry or fear. These thoughts are heavy. They make us tired inside. But when we bring our mind back to this moment, the stress becomes smaller. We stop fighting with our thoughts. We stop trying to change what has already happened. We stop being afraid of what has not come yet. Instead, we simply accept this moment as it is. And when we do that, something beautiful happens. Our body and mind begin to feel calm. Our breath becomes softer. Our heart beats more slowly. We feel safe in this moment. That simple feeling of peace is something we all need. 2. More joy in small things. Another benefit is that we feel more joy when we live in the now. We start to notice the small, simple things that make life special. We see the blue sky. We feel the warm sun on our face. We hear the birds singing. We smell the fresh air. These small moments are beautiful, but we often miss them when our mind is busy. When we live in the present, we begin to enjoy these simple moments. We feel grateful for them. Life becomes richer, not because something big happens, but because we truly see what is already here. 3. Better connection with people. Living in the present also helps us connect with other people. When we are fully present with someone, we listen carefully. We see their face. We notice their feelings. We feel closer to them. Relationships become stronger and more meaningful. When we are present, we also feel closer to ourselves. We understand our feelings better. We learn what we truly need. We become more peaceful and confident. 4. Happiness is already here. The most beautiful benefit is this. Happiness is already here. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to wait for something in the future. Happiness is in this moment. It is in your breath, in your smile, in the small things you see around you. When you learn to live in the now, you discover that your life is not waiting for a better day. Your life is happening right now. When we live in the present moment, we begin to enjoy the small things in life more deeply. We notice the beauty in simple moments. We taste our food more fully. For example, imagine you are eating a meal. If your mind is busy with thoughts, you may not taste the food at all. You may eat quickly while thinking about work or school. The meal ends, but you do not remember it. But when you focus on now, your meal becomes more enjoyable. You taste each bite. You smell the food. You feel the warmth of the plate in your hands. You feel grateful that you have something to eat. In that simple act, you feel joy. Life becomes rich and full, even in small moments. 3. Better focus and clarity. Living in the now also helps us have better focus. When we think about many things at once, past, future, worries, plans, our mind feels tired. It is hard to pay attention to what we are doing. But when we bring our mind back to the present, everything becomes clearer. We give our full attention to the task in front of us. We do one thing at a time. We listen carefully. We see clearly. For example, imagine you are reading a book. If your mind is thinking about something else, you may not understand the story. But if you bring your mind back to now, you enjoy the book. You understand it better. You remember it more. The same is true for work, study, cooking, cleaning, or any task you do. When you are present, you do things with more care, more success, and more enjoyment. You feel more focused and calm. 4. Stronger, happier relationships. Another wonderful benefit is that we build better relationships when we live in the now.
Why?
Because when we are present, we are truly with the people we care about. We listen to them. We see their smiles. We hear their words. We feel their feelings. For example, when you're talking with a friend but your mind is thinking about something else, you may not really hear them. You may miss important parts of the conversation, but when you focus on now, you hear their words clearly. You understand them better. You show them kindness and love. This makes the other person feel important and respected. When people feel respected and loved, relationships become stronger, warmer, and more meaningful. Friends and family feel closer to you. You feel closer to them. This connection brings happiness and peace. 5. More confidence and inner strength. Living in the present can also help you feel stronger inside. When you are not worried about the future or stuck in the past, you feel more confident. You trust yourself more. You know you can handle the moment. You feel calm even during difficult times because you know you can return to the present. This inner strength helps you face challenges with a clear mind. You make better decisions. You act with more calm and confidence. The benefits of living in the now are many. When we focus on the present moment, we feel less stress and more peace. We feel joy in small, simple things. We feel more clear and focused. We build stronger and happier relationships. All of these things help us live a better and more meaningful life. When we are truly present with someone, the other person feels good. They feel seen and heard. And we also feel good because we feel connected. We feel less alone. We feel more love in our lives. Living in the now also helps us feel thankful. When we stop to notice the present, we begin to see all the good things that are already here. We stop waiting for some future time to be happy. We stop saying, I will be happy when I get that job, or I will feel good when I pass that test. Instead, we start to feel happy now. We feel thankful now. And this thankfulness helps us live with a soft, open, and peaceful heart. So, as you can see, living in the now brings many good things. We feel less stress.
We feel more joy.
We focus better. We build stronger relationships. We feel more thankful. And all of this helps us live a kinder and more peaceful life. The best part is that you do not need to wait for anything. You do not need to look for happiness outside of yourself. The power of now is already inside you. You can enjoy these benefits today, in this very moment. My dear friends, we have come to the end of today's podcast. Let us take a moment to remember what we talked about. We spoke about the power of now. We learned that now means the present moment, the time that is happening right here, right now. The past is already gone. The future has not come yet. But now is where life happens. This moment is real. This moment is alive. This moment is the only time we can truly live. We also talked about why people often forget to live in the now. Many times our mind is busy with the past. We remember things that went wrong. We feel sad about mistakes. We regret what we did or did not do. Sometimes our mind is busy with the past. Other times it is busy with the future. We worry about what might happen. We feel stress about things that have not even happened yet. But when we spend too much time in the past or future, we miss the beauty of the present. We miss the small joys that are right in front of us. Then we explored what happens when we focus on the now. When we bring our attention to the present moment, something changes inside us. We feel calm. We feel lighter, as if a heavy weight has been lifted from our shoulders. We begin to enjoy small things more, like the taste of a cup of tea, the sound of birds, or the smile of a friend. We also feel more thankful. We feel more connected to others. And most of all, we feel more alive because life is happening right now. We also learn some simple and easy ways to practice living in the now. Take a few deep breaths and notice the air moving in and out of your body. Look around and really see the world, the sky, the trees, the colors, the people. Listen carefully when someone talks to you. Give them your full attention. Do one thing at a time and enjoy it fully. These are small steps, but they are powerful. They help us come back to the present and feel peace. I want to encourage you, my friend, to try living in the now today. Even if you can only do it for a few moments, that is enough. When you eat, really taste your food. When you walk, really feel the ground under your feet. When you speak with someone, really listen to them. You do not need to wait for tomorrow or next week to begin. You can start right now. The present moment is always here for you. It is always waiting for you to see it, feel it, and enjoy it. Before we end, I want to leave you with a simple and gentle thought. The now is a gift. That is why we call it the present. Carry this thought with you as you go through your day. And whenever you forget, just stop, breathe, and return to this moment because this moment is your life. I hope today's message will remind you to slow down, to take a deep breath, and to enjoy the simple beauty that is already around you. Thank you for listening. Until next time, take care and stay present. Take a deep breath and remember to enjoy the life that is happening right now, right in front of you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I am really glad you joined me today. I hope you liked this episode and that it helped you not only with your English, but also in your daily life. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe so you will not miss the next episode. Subscribing is easy, and it helps you stay connected to the next lessons. You can also share this episode with a friend or someone you care about. Maybe they will enjoy it too, and it might help them in the same way. If you want to practice your English more, try talking about this topic with someone else. You can discuss what you learned, what you felt, and what you want to try in your life. When you talk about it, you improve your speaking skills. You also remember the lesson better because you are using it with your own words. It is a simple way to learn and grow. I want to encourage you to be kind to yourself. Sometimes we forget to take care of our mind. We may feel stressed, worried, or tired, but you deserve peace. You deserve calm. So, be gentle with your thoughts. If your mind starts to travel to the past or the future, do not be hard on yourself. Just bring your attention back to this moment. Take a deep breath and feel what is happening right now. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to try. Even a small moment of presence can make a big difference. You can practice now while you are listening or later when you are walking, eating, or sitting quietly. Every moment is a chance to come back to the present. So until next time, take care of yourself. Be kind to your mind. Enjoy each moment as it comes, slowly and gently. I hope you continue to practice living in the now. I hope you find more peace, joy, and calm in your life. Thank you again for listening. Goodbye for now, my friends. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.